All right, let's head over to the kitchen now. ABC7 Culinary Director Judi Gallagher is there with a guest today. Judi?
That's right. I'm here with Chef Rich from the Sandbar Restaurant up in Anna Marie Island. Thanks for taking the drive down today. And what are you making for us?
Today I'm making steamed Pine Island clams with garbanzo beans, heirloom tomatoes, and assorted herbs.
Sounds perfect to me, so stay with us. We'll be cooking in the kitchen in just a few minutes to enjoy.
Time now to get back over to the kitchen. Judi is there with her guest today from the Sandbar.
And I'm excited because I love clams, especially from the Sandbar. So let's get started and show me how to do your great dish.
Okay. I have a heavy-duty cast iron pan here, which I've been careful to preheat.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add some olive oil, some shallot, some garlic.
Yeah, now we're talking flavor.
And some chopped fresh rosemary.
Oh, so that's that little flavor bump that I got in the depth of the broth from the clams. Nice.
And I like to toast the rosemary with the herbs and the oil. So the oils from the rosemary mixed with the oils from the garlic and the shallots and the olive oil that I put in there.
You had me just at hello with this. I mean, if this is the only step, I could eat that on a piece of grilled bread and be happy, but there's more. So now you're going to crank up the heat a little bit.
Crank up the heat.
Okay.
Then I'm going to add my beer.
All right. I saw a lot of smiles as that beer started opening up. Perfect. So your beer instead of the water is going to give it more flavor,
Yes.
right? Okay.
And this beer is very mild flavor. It has a little bit of bitterness, which I like as a compliment to clams.
Good.
Then I'm going to add my heirloom tomatoes.
Ooh.
Now it's important to break these up because they will get really hot and you don't want to bite into them unless they're punctured.
Oh, good point.
So they let out some of their heat.
No burn in the tongue, but I assume that's also going to infuse the flavor right into the tomatoes as well. So it's kind of fun because you could add pasta to this dish
most
as
definitely,
well, right?
most definitely.
A nice version of linguine and clam sauce.
Then I add my garbanzo beans.
And that's a fun treat because that also gives you that big bite of protein along with the clam. So it's quite a substantial dish.
And it also adds a little bit of starch to your meal.
Love it. Okay, so that's going to kind of the starch almost slightly thickens the broth, right? Okay, great.
And then I have these Pine Island clams, which are delivered fresh to the Sandbar twice a week.
Yum. They're going to go in next. So why don't you go ahead and add those. Okay. We'll take a little break, and when we come back, there's more cooking to be achieved, and I am excited because I will be the taste tester today. Thanks.
All right, back over to the kitchen and check in again with Judi and her guest today from the Sandbar Restaurant.
C-L-A-M-S. That's my spelling word for the day. And Chef, let's continue this great dish.
Okay. Crank the heat up here.
Okay. Ooh, they're starting to open.
They are. Once they start to open, you know it's time to turn the heat down.
Okay.
Well, we're turning it up.
That's right,
But
just to get those last
it.
ones. And this stove's a little off in temp-wise. Now, the rule of thumb is if they don't really start to pop open themselves, then those are the ones that you don't eat, right?
No, that's actually inaccurate.
Ooh,
that
tell
means
me.
they're very healthy and strong. So
Really?
it just takes a little longer to open them up.
Okay.
Or you can actually just pry them open like I'm doing
now
here.
Now that the old wives' tale is, right?
Yes.
Is not to eat those, so that's good to know.
Well, I learned this because these are extremely fresh, so they take a very long time to open.
And very local, being the Pine Island. It smells so delicious.
Yes.
Okay, so we have about 2 minutes left.
Okay.
So what do we do next?
Well, the beer does add a little bit of bitterness, so what I like to do is finish it with some butter.
Oh, yeah.
To kind of give it a little richness.
Okay, salted or unsalted? Does
Unsalted.
it make a difference? Okay.
So that's an important thing. With clams, I don't add salt because they're grown in salt water, so they add enough salt as it is, so I don't need to add any additional.
Sounds good.
And sometimes I like to take different herbs. I have some Caribbean oregano here.
Ooh, look how big the leaves are on this.
And they grow great in Florida all year round.
You were saying you're growing it right at your place. Oh, It's almost between a lemon balm, a mint, and an oregano.
That's delicious.
Very nice
And then
flavor.
I have Thai basil.
Oh,
and
yeah.
This is something you do with the flower buds that are growing on top of your basil. You just rip them off and sprinkle them in there, little
Love
seeds.
Thai basil. What a flavorful dish, and the clams are just absorbing all that.
Yes.
Okay, and what do we have to do to finish it off? Any wine, any parsley,
Well,
or really that's it?
The wine isn't going in, but
Okay, but
this,
it's going in the glass.
This Lola Chardonnay is great when it comes to giving a more of a buttery finish and complementing the clams.
Sounds great. So I'll be back for a taste in just a minute, and we're going to tell you where you can get to see Chef again at an awesome annual event for trash fish coming up very soon. We'll be back in just a few minutes. And here we have it, Chef, the aroma and flavors of Pine Island clams, right? Steamed in beer with all these fresh flavors. Now, when I try the clam, tell everybody about what's coming up, because it's formerly known as Trash Fish Dinner.
It's now known as the Sustainable Seafood Dinner. It's on August 5th at Louis Modern.
And you can get tickets through Edibles Sarasota. I will see you there. It's a great event. In the meantime, you can get this recipe on our website, www.mysuncoast.com/dining. Don't forget to enter to get a possible $50 gift card if you win by signing up for our newsletter. I'm going to have a few more clams and send it back to you guys. Thanks, Chef.
Thank you.